wanted to see if this was going to work, experimenting with the live stream broadcast. So right now it's just me talking to a blank void of the internet. So let's see how long that lasts. Hey.
Oh, you're busy?
Not really.
Okay. Just if she wants to adjust anything else,
Okay.
I found this in the kitchen.
Okay.
Do you need me around?
No, I'm okay.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
I'm not like that okay. So.
Oh, I know, but
yeah.
Yeah. Good. I might take Andy for a quick walk before I go too.
Okay. So this appears to be working pretty well. What do I do? Do I just wait for people to show up? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. So, imaginary audience, how are you feeling today? One person is here! That sounds fun. Yeah. We can talk about books. Books are great. I love books. Let's see. How does this work? Let's see. Should be able to see comments. Can I? Yeah. Andy! Come on. Come on, baby. Yes. Yes. So, if you're the one person who's watching this, let me know what you're currently reading. I'd like to know. It's my first live stream, so I'm kind of curious. I was bored this afternoon and didn't know what to do, so I thought I'd experiment with the processes of YouTube. So, I know you're watching. I know you are. So, yes, let me know who you are. Yeah, Andy's here. She's having fun. Not really. She's a bit bored, honestly. It's kind of cool for her evening walk. I finished this graphic novel called Persepolis, The Story of a Childhood. It's by Marjane Satrapi, and it's about her life growing up during the Iranian Revolution and as a child. It's quite interesting because it contrasts her devoutness to Islam with the zealotry of the regime. So it kind of shows the subtleties that religion can have. Andy, don't eat that. Nope. Hey, no. Yeah. Also, too, the graphics are very interesting. I don't normally read graphic novels, but they, just because I find them distracting, honestly. But there is a certain, but this one is really interesting. I found really interesting, and because it's from the eyes of a child, it's a good introductory, book into the Iranian Revolution. Andy, good girl. But the graphics actually remind me of that painting by Picasso, Guernica. Which was about a bomb that was dropped on a Spanish village, and it's about like the horrors of war and everything. And so I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I appreciated the visual symbolism in that. Yeah. Actually, I was kind of disappointed too when I finished this, because this is only this isn't the complete Persepolis. The Persepolis is in 4 parts, and this is like the first 1 or 2 parts, and so I'm waiting for the other ones to come in from the library. What are you guys currently reading? Oh, there's another person here. Hello. How are you? Um, I was just talking about Persepolis. Let's see. Um, what other books should I talk about? There's this one. Oh, one person left. That's okay. La Moitié d'Arthur. I'm probably terribly mispronouncing that, and that's like the original Legends of King Arthur. I was reading this because I thought, okay, I don't know much about the Arthurian legends, and wow, um, it's crazy. Um, it's very dense. There's tons of characters. People do crazy things. Yeah, I've been reading it for like 5 months now, and I'm like not even 100 pages in. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm gonna maybe DNF that one, or maybe it's gonna take me 5 years to read. I don't know. Let me see. Basically, the hold on. I do understand how technology works. Yes, I do. Do, 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 do. Hmm. Can you guys comment on this? And then can I see it? Hmm. Oh, group chat. Enter chat message. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm probably going to delete this afterwards, but you know, I was lonely, and so I thought, why not talk to the empty void of the internet? It's a little creepy. It's actually quite creepy. Um, but yeah, hopefully some of my booktube friends are on here. Otherwise, I'll just feel insane. Um, let's see. It's Friday today. Um, I want to hear what you guys want to talk about. We can talk about politics, the newest literary releases. There's a couple of books coming out in June that I'm super excited about, and I normally don't pay a lot of attention to new releases, but pretty excited about them. We could talk about those and what new releases you're excited for, or go back to politics again. Honestly, there's so much there. Um, um, or let's see, art. I do like art. Um, there's this book. I want to get the exact title. I remember the title, but I don't remember the author's name. That I pre-ordered because it sounded so good. Let me just bring it up a second. Do, do, do. Oh, there's a third person here. Um, Feels kind of strange. Let's see. It's called, I can't find the author. Anyways, it's called Marriage of a Thousand Lives, and it's about a Sri Lankan American woman who is gay, and she is married to a gay man, and they have a relationship. They have like an arrangement where they're both allowed to date on the side, and then she returns home and she sees her best friend and ex-girlfriend getting married to a man, and it causes her to reevaluate everything, and reevaluate love and her expectations and family values, and the compromise that she struck. And it sounds so good. I was so excited for it. I can't wait for it to come out. Yeah, because a lot of LGBTQ fiction is from like a white perspective, and so, but this is really unique, and I like how it talks about culture and family and how that could clash or not clash with identity. So yeah, really cool. um, yeah, I'm drinking mint tea. So, how long have I been talking? It's probably been a while. I could talk to myself for a while. So, yeah. Um, I want to know, how did you guys find BookTube? Because I'd be very curious. Um, I'm very curious because it's kind of like this sort of like secret. It's not that secret, but like close knit community of the internet, and the oh, lost someone. It's fine. It seems that my massive internet popularity has decreased. Um, So the way I found BookTube was I followed this YouTuber called Bri. He currently goes by Bri. He's changed his name, and he's a musician. And he's married to a woman named Candice, and Candice is really into books. And so she read. She reads a lot, and she had her own channel where and she got started as a booktuber, and then that's how they met, actually, through YouTube. And then now she talks about other stuff on her channel and everything, and her channel is called Candy Something. But that's where I realized that people review books on the internet and on YouTube, and that's kind of where I got started. And then I found the bigger booktubers, and I gradually stumbled into the smaller booktubers, and then I found my niche of I found my people. And I watched booktube for a long time before I decided to join it. um, I ultimately, everyone was so friendly and so nice, and I thought maybe I can do this too. So there was uh, so I don't know. um, and it really isn't that hard. Like, if you're thinking about joining BookTube, like, honestly, I just use my webcam, and and I talk about library books and things and stuff that I'm excited about. And apparently, some people want to watch it. So, um, yeah, it's not that difficult. You should totally do it because everyone's lovely and friendly, and I've made really good friends, and I've read so much more unique literature, and it's really opened my eyes to a lot of different things, and it's made my life better, honestly. No other way of putting it. So, yeah, makes me happy. um, let's see. I really want to know who's watching this. Who's out there? I know you're there. Tell me. So yeah, and apparently live stream is working. I guess it is. I don't know. Maybe it's not, and I'm just actually talking to my webcam. That would be weird. But let's see. Do 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 do. I want to know what other people are currently reading. I'm lonely. Play with me. Um, it's not a conversation if I'm just talking by myself. Um, let's see. Oh, what other books can I talk about? I can talk about. Oh, yes, I love that one. By the way, if you see any books behind me on the shelf that you want me to talk about, let me know. There's a lot of them that I haven't read, but some that I have. Um, a lot I have read and a lot I haven't read. But let's go through these. The Witch of Blackbird Pond, my all-time favorite childhood book. That it's still definitely a comfort read for me. And it apparently it won the John Newbery medal. But I first read it in 6th grade, and I have read it so often that my old copy was literally falling apart at the seams. And that copy was one that I accidentally stole from my teacher. So, I finally got this new copy, and I read it all the time, and I save it for special occasions, though, because I don't want it to lose how special it is. But I love this book so much. I definitely recommend it. Also, another great book from my childhood, Holes. This is a really good book, and it was made into a movie too with Shia LaBeouf. And it's about a boy who is sent to a work camp because he committed a crime, and they're looking for something in the desert, and there's a whole mystery about why they there's a whole mystery about what was hidden in the desert and how it ended up there, and the background between that. And it's quite good. This book is really more middle grade, but I remember it quite vividly from even though I read it like 10 years ago. And it's something that I'm going to reread soon, just because I like to read middle grade books too when I feel like a bit down or a bit sick, because they're a bit more comforting than adult books that's just all like death, lack of individuality, oppression. So like adult books can be quite depressing. Like, I'm not going to read The Hunchback of Notre Dame when I already feel like life is worthless. Like life may be worthless, but it doesn't help for me to think that it's worthless. So there was something I tweeted like a long time ago, and it was if I worked for BuzzFeed, it'd make me feel like my life was pointless. I mean, it is pointless, but I don't want it to feel that way. And I think that's the trick, we can't know whether or not it's pointless or not, but but we can try not to live like it's pointless. Not to rag on BuzzFeed or whatever. I like some of their videos, but I would go insane if that was my job. So yeah, some other people have joined us. Let me know who you are. I want this to be a conversation. I don't want to be crazy and talking to the camera all by myself. Yes, I'm drinking tea, mint tea, and it's lovely. What are you all doing? What time of the day is it where you live? I'd like to know. Do, do, do. Hold on. I understand technology. Nope, that's not how it goes. Okay. Well, lost a person. Oh well. Let's see. Some other books that I can discuss is am I just gonna go through this? Yeah, I could do that. Oh, nope. Yes. This is a book that I found the other day. Spider-Woman's Granddaughter. I found it at Spider-Woman's Granddaughters. I've been trying to get more into books by Native Americans and Native American literature. Unfortunately, Native American literature is, even though it will be like critically acclaimed, it will be pretty hard to actually track down a copy of it. Which is very frustrating. So when I find a book by a native author, I like snatch it, because even if I don't personally like the book, I'll donate it to my local library when I'm when I finished it, just because a lot of these books won't be published again, and hello, Andy. And it would just break my heart and for people not to read them. And it's just really a tragedy. And so, Andy, do you want to be on the internet? No. No. So, yeah, it's a problem, but yeah, so hopefully we can remedy it. But yeah, it definitely is a lot of publications by Native authors, and a lot of that too is our fault. Like the other day too, I got Lakota Woman, which is a really popular book by a Native woman, and I haven't read it yet, but I saw it at a thrift store and I was like, yes, because my library doesn't have it. So what are some books that you guys have that are very that are critically acclaimed but not very popular? I'd like to know about that, because often like the best books aren't the best sellers. And so it can be a bit frustrating, both for authors and for consumers. So, hey, baby, look at us. Thank you. It's Friday, by the way, so that's a thing that's happening. Yes, yes. What do you need? How many of you out there are booktubers, or do you just watch booktube? I'd like to know, because I was just a watcher of booktube, and then I became a booktuber, and it's been a rewarding experience. It's just, oh, bless you, bless you, Andy, Andy. Oh, she just had a coughing fit. It's okay, baby. It's okay. She has allergies. She takes Benadryl. It's okay, though, because she doesn't have to operate heavy machinery. Let's see. Nope. Nope, don't die on me. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what I'd do without Andy. My heart would break. Here we go. This is for you. So, I don't know. I've only read Anthem by Ayn Rand so far, and I did enjoy it, but she is definitely quite, like, heavy-handed. Andy, are you okay? Let's see. I've written notes for some of the books that I finished and things like that. I also read Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman recently. I would show it to you, but it had to go back to the library. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It was definitely, if you're like me and if you have a problem with learning about Vikings because you are obsessed, it will definitely be very helpful to understand more about the folklore. And it's really interesting. Then if you just like go on Wikipedia or something like that, and it's like, oh, and then this is the god of, and Thor is the god of thunder. It's a much more engaging and interesting way to read about, and it means that you'll remember it a lot better. The thing that I like about Neil Gaiman is that he's one of the most popular fantasy writers, but he doesn't write fantasy in the typical way of the good versus evil and the sort of like medieval type of world. So it's kind of cool. I like it. But sometimes, though, I would wish that he had a bit more flowery language. But overall, yeah. I did read, what's it called? Stardust by him, like a couple years ago. And I liked it, but it wasn't but it wasn't super great. But I did really enjoy Norse mythology. That one struck me a bit more. Isn't Stardust a movie? I feel like it is. Yeah, anyways, I never end up watching the movies that a lot of books are based on, like, especially if I didn't enjoy the book. Like, I'm never gonna watch The Cider House Rules. I've listened to the soundtrack. I've listened to that for years, but I hated The Cider House Rules. If you don't know that, you can look at my review. I buddy read that with Amy from the Vista Bookshelf, and that was an experience because we both hated it. And most people on BookTube love it, which really surprised me. Yeah, but life is too short to read John Irving novels. That's my new motto. And so, some people have left. That's probably because they like John Irving. Yeah, I don't know. It's, yeah, I think that, like other books that I didn't enjoy, and so I'm probably never going to watch the movie. Let's see. I don't know. But life, like, and sometimes the movie will improve upon the book or try to get it right. Like, The Maze Runner was an absolute, like, travesty of a book. Like, I've honestly never read anything more stupid in my life. And the movie tried to fix so many of the plot holes, and it did the best it could. But I still wasted, like 2 hours of my life trying to watch it. So, yeah. Hold on.